Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for joining me today. I appreciate your time so much. Today we're talking about 5 essential tips that you need to know in order to enhance your productivity on social media this fall and also in the year to come. So stay tuned. We're going to jump right in and give you all the things that you need to know. Hey friends, can you believe it's Q4 already? Like, where the heck did this year go? I have no idea. So today we're going over 5 essential tips that you need to know in order to enhance and increase your productivity on social media this fall and even for this next year. These are tips that are basically timeless. They're things that stand true time and time again. So they're definitely things you can use. You can come back to this video. Feel free to save it, share it with somebody. The more people who know how to be productive on social media, it's gonna make your lives a lot easier. So we're gonna jump right in. I'm actually gonna start at number 5. Number 5 is to leverage seasonal trends. So as we go throughout the year, of course in fall, we have a lot of seasonal stuff coming up. It's fall for starters. It was just back to school. We have Halloween coming up, Thanksgiving for those of you who celebrate that. Maybe Christmas, Kwanzaa, all of these holidays are coming up, and it's a great opportunity for you to leverage those on social media. All right, number 4, we are going to engage efficiently with our followers. What does that mean? That means that we are going to not simply just scroll through and maybe like a couple things. We're actually going to spend some time talking to our followers on social media. So if your following is mostly on Instagram, we'll say, you're gonna wanna go in and actually look at your followers' accounts. Definitely go ahead and like some of their photos, but more importantly, let's talk to them. Let's communicate with them. Give them a little bit of a, I see you, I see what you're doing, I wanna talk to you about it, that sort of thing. So if you see a post from one of your followers and you don't know what to do, look at the post, read what they're saying, and respond to what they're saying. You want to leave a comment that's going to be at least 4 or 5 words minimum. So 4 or 5 words minimum, you're going to engage with them. Sure, you're going to like it. If it's a really good post, you might even share it to your story. I know that they would absolutely love that. And if you really have a great one, you might even ask them to do a collaboration with you. So that's another way that you can engage with your followers. So definitely spend a little time in your followers, whether that be on Instagram, TikTok, wherever the case may be, but spend time looking at your followers' accounts, commenting on what they're doing, and liking what they're doing. So that's the best way for you to engage with them efficiently. Here we are at number 3. One of my favorite things to do is actually to reuse content. So here I am recording this video for you. And the first place it's going to show up is in my monthly email newsletter. Hopefully that's where you're seeing this now. But if you're not, you might also catch bits and pieces of this on other social media channels as well. So because I want to be efficient, I may go ahead and turn this 5 essential ways to maximize your social media into a blog post, or maybe I'll chop it up into little pieces and give a step-by-step how to do this on TikTok, or maybe I'll create some reels and I'll post those to Instagram. There are many ways that you can reuse the content, and that's really going to be a very good and efficient use of your time. All right, here we are at number 2, and that is to automate and schedule your content. So after you spend all this time creating content, yay, we've conquered the biggest part of it, but now what do we do with it? Because I don't want to spend time sitting on the computer, being on my phone. I want to be able to get back to my actual job, and I bet that you do too. So what are we going to do? We're going to use a scheduling tool. So there's many out there. My favorite right now is Superbly Happy Social. If you'd like more information about that, please do ask in the comments. But the tools out there can not only schedule your content to just go out automatically so you don't have to think about it, but they also can make recurring posts for you. So if you have something that happens every single month, you can set up a recurring post so that it's done every single time and you don't have to think about it. So try automating and scheduling your posts ahead of time for a little bit of peace of mind and reduction of stress, which we all need nowadays. Here we are at the end, the number one tip that you need to have in order to boost your productivity on social media for this coming fall and even the next year, and that is to batch your content creation. You might have heard of this before, but I want to explain to you what you're going to do. So as you have time for ideas, things come to you, save those ideas in some place. This can be a note in your phone. I am famous for sending myself a text message. Write it down somewhere, but save all of these notes of things that you want to do. You want to create a post about this special that's coming up. You saw somebody else's reel about whatever the case may be, and you thought, I can do that too. So save all of your ideas into one place, and then maybe once a week, once every 2 weeks, maybe once a month. Once you get really efficient at it, you can even do this once every quarter. But what you're going to do is you're going to sit down, you're going to look at all of your ideas, and you're going to plan out exactly what you're going to be posting about. So you might already know, I'm gonna post 3 times per week. And because of that, you can say, okay, well, I know I need 3 posts for this week, 6 posts for 2 weeks, on and on and on. And then you can actually put onto the calendar, my posting days are, let's just say Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and you can actually write in what those ideas are. Tuesday, I'm going to give a tip. Thursday, I'm going to do a throwback, whatever the case may be, but write in on the calendar what those are going to be. And then once you've done that, now it's time to actually create those things. So now that you have a plan of what you're trying to put out there, you can go search through your camera roll, find old pictures and videos, fill in the blanks where you can, and then you know what you actually need to create new content for. So once you've done all of this, creating the content, it's gonna make number 2 a lot easier. So spend a little time, sit down, plan it out, and then be done for the next week, 2 weeks, month, whatever the case may be. So once a month, I'm going to sit down with a blank calendar. I'm going to highlight all the days that my posts are to go live. I'm going to write in what those posts are going to be about. I'm going to go through my phone. I'm going to see what I can pull out and use. I'm going to go through and maybe find some stock footage if I don't have anything new, or then I might even film something or take some new pictures. Once all of that is done, now I can actually focus on the scheduling and automation part of it. And that's usually where I do my captions, but you can do this ahead of time as well. So the best way to get started in this is to just go week by week. So maybe on Monday, you sit down, you plan out all your posts for the next week, and then you go to step 2, which is to schedule and automate those posts. So those are my 5 essential tips for productivity for you on social media this coming fall and also the coming year. If you enjoyed this, please let me know in the comments below. And even better, if you know somebody who needs some productivity on their social media, share this video with them. Thank you so much. That's all I have for today. Have a wonderful day.